Quick test. Think about every person you met last week. Now think about how many of them you actually remember. Probably one or two, right? And the uncomfortable part is, that's exactly how people are treating you. Most folks forget you within about 4 minutes of meeting you. You shake a hand, you do the little, "So, what do you do?" dance, and 20 minutes later, your face is gone from their brain like a deleted Instagram story. So today, I'm going to show you how to be the one person they don't forget. No being loud, no being fake, and no becoming the guy who hands out business cards at a funeral. Let's start with why it even happens, because it's probably not what you think. You're forgettable because most conversations run the exact same script. Name, job, weather, and that classic, "we should grab coffee sometime," a sentence everyone says and nobody means. Your brain is wired to throw out information it decides is repetitive. So when you sound like the last 50 people somebody talked to, you get dumped into the same mental trash folder as all of them. Sorry. Now here's where it gets useful. There's a psychologist named Daniel Kahneman, Nobel Prize winner, wrote a book called Thinking Fast and Slow that I actually recommend if you enjoy learning all the embarrassing ways your own brain works against you. He found something called the peak end rule. The short version. People don't remember an experience by averaging out the whole thing. They remember 2 moments. The most intense part, which is the peak, and how it ended. That's basically it. A 2-hour dinner gets stored in memory as one funny moment and the goodbye. Everything in between kind of evaporates. So apply that to a conversation. You don't have to be impressive for the entire chat. That's exhausting and you'll fail anyway. You need one peak and one strong ending. 2 moments. Suddenly, this gets a lot easier. Let's build the peak first. Here's a fun fact that makes humans look a little sad. There's research out of Harvard showing that talking about yourself lights up the same reward centers in your brain as food and money does. People are, in a very real way, addicted to talking about themselves. So the peak of your conversation is not you delivering your greatest story with full lighting and a smoke machine. The peak is you asking the one question that makes the other person light up. Skip "what do you do?" Everyone asks that, and the answer is rehearsed and dead on arrival. Ask the thing underneath it instead. What got you into that? What's the part of your job people totally don't get? Watch what happens to their face. The energy shifts. They sit up a little. They start actually talking instead of reciting. That little spike of feeling, that's your peak. And that's the thing they'll walk away remembering. Not your clever words, but how you made them feel. Maya Angelou said that, more or less, decades before it became a fridge magnet. Now the ending, which is where almost everyone blows it. Most people end a conversation like they're escaping a hostage situation. Anyway, yeah, good talking, cool, take care, bye. Instantly forgettable. Instead, close with a callback. Just reference one specific thing they told you earlier. Hey, good luck with that half marathon. Try not to die. It takes 5 seconds, and it quietly tells their brain, this person was actually paying attention to me. That is so rare now that it lands like a magic trick. One more cheap upgrade while we're here. Use their name once at the very end. Once. Not 5 times like a guy trying to sell you a timeshare. Good to meet you, Sarah. A name is the cheapest memory glue there is, and almost nobody uses it. And I already know someone out there is typing, but isn't this all kind of manipulative? Relax. You're not hypnotizing anybody. You're just paying attention in a world where everyone is mentally scrolling while you're mid-sentence. Caring on purpose isn't manipulation. It's just gone extinct, and you're bringing it back. So let's bring it home. One peak, where you ask the question that gets them talking about something they actually love. One strong ending, where you call back something they said and drop their name once. That's the whole system. Do that, and you stop being the guy people kind of think they've met somewhere before. You become the one they bring up later when you're not even in the room. That's it for this one. If you want to get better at the actual talking part, like never running out of things to say in the first place, I've got a whole video on that floating around your screen right about now. Go watch it. Or don't. It's your social life, not mine.